G.
Doesn't do anything for me. I probably. It was G.
Yeah, it should be G because the by default toggle goggles.
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I can see your circle. Yeah, your tip lights. Oh yeah. He's fucking lit up. I was like, do I see friendly Apaches as like lit up? But that's you shining on him. Can you?
I can see it reflecting off of the glass. Nah.
No. So does the can you adjust the night vision, the goggle, like to be brighter or?
There's a gain switch.
Yeah, I don't have those, but it's fine though. Oh wait, maybe. Yeah, I'm good. I think I'll be using the flare. It has it's better visibility. I actually can't. I can't turn off my NVGs.
G. Or swap back to your IADs, hit I and it'll turn it off.
No, it doesn't somehow. God damn it.
G should be it. It's the toggle.
Yeah, G doesn't work. No, I got it to turn on with G, but it doesn't turn off.
What happens if you turn on the PinViz?
It works, but doesn't show my IADs. It's not on my eye. I can't turn it on because the goggles are still there. Let me see.
Because I can have the goggles on and then I can swap to the IADs.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe my. Let me see if I can get the tab out if that works. G.
Yes, you are. Well, I could probably fly without nods right now. If you're doing that. No. Definitely not. I can see this. I can see the silhouette of the ridge up there, but I don't want to trust flying with that. Maybe if my eyes are a little better adjusted. I mean, I can see it, but I don't.
Oh, goggles. Oh, it is right shift H. It works. Yes.
Alright.
Really sorry for all the bullshit, guys.
Don't worry about it. That's what we do. That's why we're here. That's what we do. That's how we learn.
Yep. And that's why I love this game.
Alright, I'm just trucking it straight across this valley here. The community is not all sunshine and rainbows, though. There's a lot of people out there that are kind of. There's a lot of gatekeeping.
Yeah, you told me. There was one guy that got they get pretty arrogant as soon as they know you don't know everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That kind of exists. I had some fucking some guy in a fucking Discord earlier, or I'm since banned from it or whatever. But he said that that he flies on a charter a lot, and that the pilots tell him that they power up the engines and they do all this shit to get off the ground as fast as possible so that they don't blow a tire because the quote tarmac is really hot. And I'm like, I said, so you don't think that the forces of landing and all that kind of shit and the friction, if that doesn't pop a tire, you think that hot asphalt's gonna fucking do it?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, pilots like to, if they know that they can feed you a line of bullshit and think that you'll believe it, they'll fucking, I was like, they will fucking lie to you all day long. And
Really?
just bullshit you
Fuck.
for your own amusement. It's like, yeah, people on Discord do that shit too. I'm gonna take what they say over some. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna take what they say over some jackass on fucking Discord. And I'm like, all right, buddy. Like, I don't fucking know anything. Like, I haven't been fucking flying for almost 30 years.
I don't get why people would do that, but yeah, I guess.
I didn't say that, but I'm just like that's the. I didn't even say that. Like, I didn't say that's bullshit. I didn't say that's the dumbest shit that I've ever heard.
Mhm.
I just like. I'm like, no, they probably fucking do that because it's a short runway, it's a high altitude, and you just said yourself that it's hot as balls. So they're doing everything that they fucking can to get airborne. Oh, he was saying that they take off at full power, and I'm like, no, they don't. They take off at like 96% because they gotta have fucking reserve in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh well.
Yeah. Whatever. People, you see it all the time on YouTube. It's like max intense full power takeoff. It's like, it's like took them 2 miles to get off the ground.
Yep. Turning off the flare every now and then to just see you light him up with the flash. Are you controlling that flashlight manually, or is it just straight? Oh. Nice. Does the Apache have such a light?
Too. I don't know. Just got one. I've used it. You have to deploy it, then it moves around the same as all that, but I've only used it one time.
Roger.
Holy shit.
You're doing a hell of a job then. Yeah.
After we come over this ridge here, that's up ahead of us, I'm making a left, and then I'm gonna make a right.
Roger. Your flight lead.
So
I should be recording this as well, dude. Looks amazing.
Making a left down into the valley here.
Yep.
And then when I crest this hill, we're making a right.
Roger that.
I think what we're going to kill here is only one object, and then we're going to go to an airfield close by, refuel, and then we're going to, like I said, head up north.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of shit up north.
You two are fast.
I'm only 87% torque right now, my guy. I know. I'm just following the terrain.
Just saw two titties on the ground without your spotlights.
I'm just using gravity. Oh yeah, that's fun too, man. The first time I did that shit in VR on Caucasus, coming down that big ass valley that we were flying on. I don't remember where it was at, but up there in the mountains, we topped that hill and rode down a valley like 3,000 feet. It was fucking great. It was like ski, so it was like skiing.
I'm right behind you too. So you're 10 o'clock, 11, 12 now, 12 now.
All right, I can pick up the pace a little bit. There's some power lines, some power towers coming up ahead of us. It's about a mile, and we're
You're
going
3
underneath
o'clock.
those. And what's up?
No, sorry, it's just.
I was gonna say when we get underneath those, that'll be putting us in range of potential air threats if they respond.
Mm-hmm. Power line's coming up. You're a little high, pimp. Either go higher or lower. Lower, lower, lower. Ooh, it looks to me you're gonna hit them. Okay. Sorry. Yep.
All right. We had to come down and around that mountain to find that T-72, didn't we? All right. Ross, is your FCR on?
My FCR?
Yeah.
Yes. I got it linked to my helmet.
I'll let you have this kill if you want, since you just joined us.
Okay.
Just kind of follow me, and well, Kent probably knows better.
I am following you.
Okay. They were down here over this ridge, wasn't it? Up to my right, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they were. There's not. Okay, Ross, what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, and we're going to make a right-hand turn, 90 degrees.
Yep.
And just start scanning, and you should pick up a T-72 or T-90 out there. So,
Roger that.
turn.
So it's relatively close already?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
So I can scan to the right while flying straight. If it's tied to my helmet, you think I... You want me to scan?
So yeah, go ahead.
Roger. Got nothing currently to the right.
Okay, making that right-hand turn now. And I'm slowing down.
Yep.
So it should be out here in front of us somewhere.
Nothing on radar. I'm below you, pimp.
I'm being lased. I'm about to get blown out.
I got the tank.
I'm putting a... God damn
Alright.
Rifle.
Couldn't fire.
Okay, cool.
I got him on the scan, but I couldn't fire. Couldn't rifle.
Are you in the right mode? On the right missile, rather?
Yeah. Low
I have to do that sometimes. You know what? I'm going to try and send a, hang on. I'm going to try and send a report to you.
Oh, wait, my missiles are unsafe.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it, too.
How does that work?
I don't know. Maybe George did something. Did you get my message? I sent you a report, an enemy position report.
Let's see if I can receive it. I received it, but I'm not sure what you actually reported.
It should have been an enemy position report.
Yeah.
It might be what I picked up on my FCR. Good. Now, did you bring enough supplies that you can reinforce the shit out of this?
By the way, okay guys, my aircraft is armed, but if I go to the weapons page, all the missiles, they are still unsafe.
Did you bring the wrong kind of missile by chance?
There we go.
I have that problem. Did you by chance use George and tell him to arm or anything?
Nope.
Weird.
Yeah, I lost you too.
We're about to your 9 o'clock.
Roger, I see you. Let me see if I scan here.
I know it's not as exciting as PvP, but I hope you're having fun, Ross.
I am, dude. I'm learning.
Flying at night's a lot of fun, and unfortunately, the PvP server restarts every 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's correct. So I'm backing off from you, so you can.
FCR doesn't even see you two. Oh, it does.
That's me.
That's
I fucked something up with my FCR and one of my controls earlier about like the different modes and shit.
Yeah, I can definitely shoot you down, so my missile should be working correctly.
I've never been able to get anything on my FCR as far as aircraft. Like maybe one time.
I don't get you actually. It's the ground target it gets.
I've like when of the times that you and I have been in fights with other players, I've never been able to get. I think I got a plane once on the FCR, but nothing else.
Hmm.
This says 30 kilometers. So, do you know how I can remove that from my TSD? Because on my TSD, I'm still showing that as a hot active zone. No, not the waypoint. On my TSD and my threat page, I'm still showing that as an active threat.
Yeah, I think you have to.
It's not through the data link. That's that. If you go to your threat show page on the on the attack menu or whatever on your TSD, it'll show that there. You'll see the rings.
FCR target report.
It's Ross. I'm talking about. You know where you show your blue rings? It's under there.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, if you look at it, it'll show the threat rings as a threat still being there, even though we just killed it. Maybe.
No, so the data links, they don't update automatically.
It's not the data link. It's not the data link. It's the threat page on the TSD. It might be.
Yeah, it is. It is. So some threats they show on your thing automatically from spawn. And if we didn't share any information, then it won't change. So
Yeah.
I think, so let's say I share a couple targets with you through data link, yeah, and I shoot at those. I think then they will get like a cross through because I've shot at them.
Okay.
I think it
Let's
does.
see how that works.
I think it does do that. Yeah.
Next time you engage something, I'll have George lock something, and then I will send you the report or whatever. I'll see how that works.
Yeah, I got you now on FCR, so I can actually. Yeah, I can fire a missile on you. I won't.
I've died plenty of times that way. You don't even have to have me locked on the FCR. If I'm out there and you put one out, it could very well find and kill me.
Can you just fire a radar missile without having it lock on anything?
Yep. Yeah, you can get George to laser target and get ranging information from you, and then you can pop off a Hellfire without using the FCR, and it'll find it using its own seeker.
Okay. That was some beautiful fireworks, Pimp. There we go again. Ease to your 12, turning right a bit, going 1 o'clock. Back on your 12, yeah.
And the laser guided Hellfires are really awesome because you don't even have to be like bore sighted. You don't have to be looking at the target or nothing. You can just fire them off and they'll go wherever the ship. They just like disappear off into the ether.
Okay.
It's pretty wild. First time I used them or whatever, I was behind a hill. Oh, they also dodge and evade obstacles. Because I fired them from behind a Connex box. There's a mission that I've got that's it's like an Apache course, and it's got all kinds of scenarios and shit set up, and one of them is barrier shooting, and the dude stacked up a bunch of Connex boxes for you to hover behind while you put your dome up over top of him. And I fired off a couple of Hellfires, and they will go right around those Connex boxes.
That is sick.
So, I know that they'll go up and over hills. Alright, coming down the hill here. I assume that they've got like a radar altimeter or something in them that tells them how far away they are from an obstacle. Maybe.
Could be, yeah. Or by default they do like a detour from the moment you fire them, because they seem to do so every time.
I noticed too from the Way back in the day, I played a game, I think Pimp knows, called Jane's Longbow. And you could set the missile or whatever to actually, like, I think it was the bob-up mode, where you could actually set the missile to go up and over hills and shit.
Yeah, so it attacks from above instead of direct line.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I think you can only do it with the laser guided, though. I think you can only set the flight trajectory with the laser guided ones.
Yeah, I think you're correct. Pimp, you were upside down for a second on my screen, and then when you went back normal again. What the fuck?
Oh, you ought to see every time that him and I fly Hueys together, and I try to play the track back. At some point in time, one of the Hueys is upside down, flying backwards, because the track just gets so fucked up. Is this the city that we went to, where the where Fort 6 is on the PvP map? I remember I was like, hey guys, get in the city, and then I look back and you two are hanging out around the edge, and I'm like, no, I mean, like, get in the city.
Oh, yeah, could be. Oh,
I think this is the same
is that where we are?
I think so. No, these power lines weren't here.
Yeah, that's where we went west of the mountains and then dip right to target area. That city,
Yeah.
right? With
But
the
this
T,
is,
the T road, the T section.
Yeah, and we just crossed over that same mountain ridge.
Okay.
So we're still in that same vicinity. Albert.
Yeah, we're further north, I think.
Or yeah, maybe. I think we're near the airport. That airport that we that's always under contention.
Yep. I think it's to our direct north.
Yeah. Hey, there's a mosque. I think they changed it on the Germany map. You can't destroy churches or mosques anymore. It is a shame. Yeah, no war crimes for me.
Is it a war crime though?
To bomb a church? Absolutely. Well, that depends. Well, the United States didn't sign the Geneva Convention. But if I believe the rules of engagement state that if combatants use the structure for military purposes, then it becomes a military structure.
Yeah, sounds logical to me.
Yeah, so if you go into a mosque or whatever and you start popping off rounds at our dudes, then we're probably going to level the building.
Yep.
Well, Israel doesn't give a fuck. They'll bomb anybody and then televise it. They're like, hey, look at us. We just fucking committed war crimes and we want the world to know about it.
Yep.
So, hey, here we are. So I'm gonna land. Fuck it. I guess I'll land right here at this hangar. It's the most lit up thing on the whole damn base. Watch out for that wall. I'll land over here.
You gonna rearm?
Yeah. I don't need to. I didn't shoot it. Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I?
You're gonna refuel? Watch that. Landing next to Cheddar.
Yeah, I'm gonna rearm and refuel. Damn, I burned quite a bit of fuel doing that. What's up, Albert? Come here. I see your mouth moving, but I can't make out the words.
Land it.
All right. So next waypoint is going to be waypoint 2, which is going to be India.
You're setting waypoints on the TSD?
Yeah.
Alright, you could share those with me through the data link, and I have the exact same ones.
Didn't I do that already?
No, because if you change them now...
I haven't changed them. I've got waypoints 1 through 4.
Oh, okay. Could you try